は、西表島に住んでいる友達のカロちゃんにインタビューしたいと思います。はじめに自己紹介、ちょっと簡
自己紹介。
単に、自己
うん。
紹介してもらって、その後、質問をしていきたいと思います。
はい。
じゃあ、自己紹介お願いします。
ポーランド人です。
はい。
ポーランドに生まれました。
うん。
And, なんだっけ、住んでる場所は、I have lived in, ポーランド、アイルランド、フィンランドとアムステルダムに住んでいました。
うーん。
住んでた？Which form I should
う
use?
ん。住んだことがありますとかね。
そう、
うん、うん、うん。
住んだことがあります。
うん。
そう。私はアーティストと写真家です。
うん。
今は、文化のガイド。
西表島。
西表島文化、
うん。
八重山文化、沖縄、ちょっと沖縄文化。そう。今は、すごい古い村に住ん
う
でます。
ん。
犬と9匹、鶏
9
飼っ
匹、
てます。
9。9はね、鶏、ね、
そう、
住ん
鶏9
でいます。
匹。
うん。
ウコッケ。ウコッケ
ウコッ
は
ケ。
日本語の、シルキーチキンですね。
シルキーチキンなんですね。
英語はシルキーチキン。
ああ、
中
英語はシルキー
国の、
チキン。
中
うん。
国の鶏。そう。It's believed it comes from China, but
うーん。
it's not like 100% sure.
ありが
But
と
in Japan, silky is called ウコッケ。
う。ウコッケね、ウコッケ。9羽のウコッケと、
あ、
ね、牛久、犬、
おしく、いいの。
うん、犬と一緒に住んでいます。はい。はい、ありがとうございます。まあ、どんなことをしてるか教えてもらってもいい？
What do I do? 今は。
うん。そう、どんな
yes.
生活とか仕事とか
そっ
してる？
かそっか。
うん。
ーっと、えーそう、it's a lot. いっぱい。
ね、たく
いろんな、
さんたくさんね、
いろんな。
いろんなことしてる。
うん、so I'm, so first of all, I'm now became a culture guide. It's just like the only culture guide on Iriomote. It's my own idea. Most guides are like season, like nature guides. So I'm teaching people about this fascinating culture of and religion of Iriomote and Yayama, because Iriomote used to be, we didn't actually introduce Iriomote yet,
うん
but
うん。
it's belonged to a Ryukyu kingdom. It was annexed by Japan around 150 years ago. And but before it was like separate kingdom with own language and religion, different than Japanese.
うん。
And so that's what my tours are about. And then I also work part-time at the same farm because I started my Iriomote adventure.
うん、うん。
Now I'm working 2 days a week there. And and I live in a very old house in a very old village. So the house is, yeah, it's more like a tree house, I would say. I want to show like my view from the window.
うん。
I don't know if the camera is like
あ、
adjusting.
はい、見える見える。外にね、
I
なん
have
かあれは、
banana.
バナナの木。バナナ。
banana leaf.
え
はい。
え、
ここはなんだっけ、カウチと、
ね、ソファー
犬。
と、
So maybe we should go outside
いいの？いいの？
because it's hard to see, right? I hope the connection, we won't lose
う
connection.
んうん、まだ大丈夫。わ、すごい。私もね、1回か2回ぐらい、タラちゃんの家に行ったことがあるけど、すごい木でできてるのよね。で、その周りに、はるちゃんなんか結構植えてるよね。木とか植物とか。
私の犬。
カルちゃんの牛久牛久。
And that's my garden, like
う
with
ん、わあ、すごい。
yeah, windows look like this.
ね、
I made
見
my
える見え
own
る。
amido.
カルちゃんが
Yes,
作ったんだ。
look at that. Yeah. corridors, and toilet and bathroom are outside.
うん。トイ
So
レと
like
お風呂は外。
yeah, in all times people live like that, right? There was no canalization or how do you
う
say it?
ん。
Yeah.
そっか。いや、すごい。でもいいね。すごい。ま、日本っていうか、その西表島の、ま、結構こう伝統とか歴史がある村だもん
Right.
ね。カロちゃんが住んでる
Ah,
村は。
the village. Yes.
そう、
So
ビ
the
レッジ、
village
そう、ビ
village
レッ
is like
ジ。
one of the oldest villages in Iriomote, which is like dates back to 500 years ago, and it's very famous because they have this famous matsuri, which is called Shichi Matsuri,
祭
and it's
り。
like yeah broadcasted on TVs usually, and movies about it, and it's very colorful and very long, very long, and, and very special,
うん。
and happens by the beach partially. So yeah, it's very picturesque. And I belong to Kominkan. So
公民館は
yeah,
どういうと
members
ころ
in
で
the
すか？
village.
うんうん。
So Kominkan is like a community center, village community center, kind of. Maybe you can translate it. I think it's very Japanese thing.
う
So
ん。
I don't know if something like that happens in other countries, but
ね、あんまないよね。
ね、ヨーロッパと
うん。
アメリ
あんま
カしか
ないよね、アメリどうなんだろう。ちょっと聞いてみるね、今度。ね、公園か。多分、ま、コミュニティセンターだよね。その村
ね、
と
so
か
like community
町
center, they
の。
have like their building and where you meet and do stuff. And for many like villages, one of the purpose of Kominkan is to like do the matsuris
うん。
and continue traditions and do the ceremonies or festivals, traditional ones. So members of Kominkan, they
うん。
dress up and learn to dance or sing and perform
うん。
during the festivals, right? Which are in Iriomote are religious festivals, like they are different than in Japan because
うん。
Matsuri in Japan is usually like a fun.
う
It used
ん。
to be for gods, right?
Yes.
It
そうね。
still
う
is
ん。
sometimes, but the meaning is a bit less strong
うん。
now. Now it's more like fun for people, right?
うーん。
While in Iriomote, it's very, very religious. It's
そう
very
ね。
serious, yeah. Like
そ
in my
の
village, they
うん。
even it's like they even covered it partially, so tourists can only have a sneak peek from one side. Yeah, because it's not for the tourists. Yeah, it's not.
そうね。
Yeah.
それはさ、例えばその一番有名な七祭りでさっきカルちゃんが言ってたけ
Ichimatsuri,
ど、
一番有
七
名。
祭りは、なんかどういうお祭りなんだ？どういう、いつあるんだっけ？10月ぐらいにあるの？
10月. It's
う
around
ん。
10月, but the dates are flexible because in Okinawa they are
う
using
ん。
Okinawan calendar or moon calendar.
う
So,
ん。
it's usually when you have a calendar in like in Okinawa, you have like
うん。
two dates,
うん。
like official one
う
and
ん。
then Okinawan one. So you know, today is
う
yeah.
ーん。でも、父祭りは、もちろんその神
Uh,
様の、あとはなんか他にもさ、例えばお米が取れますよう
Honensai. これは
にとか、
Honensai.
それは法年祭か。あ、そ
So
っかそっか。
in summer we have a Honensai Matsuri, which is happening in the evening. And well, first because always like one day it's like praying in the shrines. This is very private, so people usually don't even know about this. And then next day is like a kind of I call it performance day.
うん。
So then all villagers like perform. And during Shichimatsuri, there's a lot of performances, while during Honensai,
うん。
is we don't perform, we make the tsunahiki,
綱
uh,
引き綱引き
tug war. Yes.
あ、タコ。
So like man is busy with making a huge rope, like all
お、
day they are doing a huge rope from
作る
rice.
の？
Suru.
え、作るんだ。え、
They make it.
そうだ、毎年？
毎年 from scratch, like
知らなかっ
yeah.
た。毎年作るんだ。綱引き
So
の
there's like
縄を。
yeah. It's
へえ。
yeah, you need a technique and knowledge how to make it, but yeah, that's like and they pick up like the day before. They pick up like a special, how to say, not robes, but from the forest. It's like a like a special shakubutsu,
植物ね。
special
それみ
plant,
たいな。
very long and very strong, and they make like they for tightening the rope, and then it's like they tighten and then you can pull it by it. So when people are pulling it, they don't keep the rope, but they keep this plant
う
as a
ん。
bit easier. Yeah.
そうか、そうか。まあでもね、たくさんそういろんなお祭りがあると思うんだ。だいたい1
Yes.
年で何回ぐらいお祭りがあるんだ
I
ろう。
mean, it's not matsuris are two. The rest are more like ceremonies.
ああ、そっか。
Or yeah, kind of ritual ceremonies, and
う
it's all
ん。
connected to the rice.
う
Uh,
ん。
besides Shichimatsuri, Shichimatsuri is
そっ
for
か。
happiness because the god of happiness is
う
invited to
ん。
the village, and the performances are basically to entertain the god of happiness, so the
う
happiness
ん。
stays in the village. Yes.
なるほど。でもすごい。
So it's like
ね、
around
す
nine.
ご
I
い
didn't
ね。
answer. It's around nine
うん。
matsuris and
9ぐらい
ceremonies.
か。
Yeah.
5個ぐらいね。それに全部カロちゃんは参加してるもんね。一緒に
そうそう、例えば、今月はお盆、
お盆。
まだお盆、沖縄はお盆は
沖縄まだお盆か。
20日ぐらい、I have a calendar full of all
す
this
ごい。
dates.
そうな
Yeah,
んだ。
28
20
日。
28日まで。
No, 始めまで。
あ、28日間あるってことか。
そうそうそうと、3日か、3か日 ?3 日。
3日間。
3日。そうそう。
そっか。へえ、面白い。
And
そうなんだ。
like I don't know this year,
うん。
but like last 2 years I was dancing a very special Iriomote dance.
うん。
It's very difficult on the knees. It's very low on the knees. Yes,
そっ
but very
か。
difficult. Yes.
うん。
Oh, because no one wants to dance this dance
うん
because
う
it's so
んうん。
difficult.
そう
That
なん
was
だね。なんか
um,
さ、でも、そのさ、カロちゃんはさ、すごい伝統がある、昔から続いている、そのビレッジ、村に
yeah.
住んでて、まあ、
はい。
その多分ポーランドと、その文化とか、こうなんだろうな、まあ、コミュニケーションの仕方とか、すごい日本っていうか、そう、西表と違うところがたくさんあると思うんだけど、なんかその村に暮らしてて、なんかちょっと難しいこととか、大変なこととか、でも逆にすごくなんかいいことみたいなってある？
Mm.
うん。
Yes. I mean, what's a good and bad point about this?
そうそうそう、about living in like 西表 or
Yeah.
in Japan or
Um, yeah, well, it's a lot,
あ
like
れ、
a lot of things that I didn't know when I was coming here. Like
うん、
my image of Japan is much, much different now than
うん、
when I was initially
う
coming.
ん、
So, and also we have to highlight that living in the village is different than living in the city, right? It's like,
ね、全然違
in
う。
city you're anonymous and you can like well it happens all over the world. Like if you live
う
in
ん。
the small communities, it's like first of all gossip, right? They gossip. So you have to behave. Yeah. Yeah.
そうね。
But what is really nice, what I really like about Japan is safety. So
う
like I really
ーん、
feel
安
safe.
全。
Yeah. I can walk by night and I'm not harassed or like
うーん、
I don't feel like yeah, I don't feel unsafe, right? And the safety even extends to like I don't know, shipping a package that
う
I know
ん、
that like in Poland or Europe I had to pack it like like it was supposed to be dropped from helicopter to a war zone, right?
う
To
ん、
survive. But here it's like I know that people will take care and
う
they will
ん、
take care of like they take care.
う
So
ーん。
Japanese people care and
ケア
yeah.
っていうのは、なんだろう、近所の人と
Like
か、
care that
その村
nothing like they respect the stuff
ああ、
of
うん、
someone else. They respect someone's space and they are quiet.
う
They not
ん、
like they respect that someone next door is sleeping or this kind of things that makes the life more peaceful and more like,
う
yeah,
ん。
way to put it, like people care about peace, right? About
う
Taiwan.
ん。平和、確かに。あとね、自然もたくさんあるし、ね、
So.
海は綺麗だしね。
I mean, this is specific because it's Okinawa, so it's a very, very beautiful ocean, right? One of
綺
the most
麗。
beautiful coral reefs and diving spots.
本当
Uh,
に綺麗。
yeah. But generally in Japan, nature is beautiful, I think.
うん、綺麗だね。やっぱり私は佐渡島に
Hokkaido
住んでるけど、うん、
exactly,
北海道もめっちゃ綺麗だよね。でもなんかその自然がちょっと違うよね。多分沖縄の自
Of
然
course, it's
と、
different because it's
ね、
a different zone.
そ
Yes,
う。だから
it's very
沖
close. It's
縄、
like maybe people
う
are
ん、
not aware. Iriomote is like 1,200 kilometers from Tokyo. Yes, it takes
そう
what, 3 hours? No more. From Ishigaki.
そうね。でもさ、その日本は、例えば佐渡島とか、春、夏、秋、冬で、
ああ、確
すごい
かに。
四季があるけど、
西表は、
うん、
夏と冬だけ。
夏と冬だけね。そうか。でも、冬は何度ぐらい大体。何度ぐ
ああ、
らいなの？
15、10、なんだっけ、the lowest maybe is 12度。
一番低くて
うん。
12度。あったかい。あったかいね。
だからいいけど、strong wind
う
and
ん、
humidity
そっ
makes
か、
it
ジメ
more
ジメ。
cold, like
う
it feels
ー
more
ん、
cold because of the humidity. So one
そっ
of
か。
the hard part is the humidity. It's like, especially in the summer, you are like all the time like wet, kind of, because yeah, you
ねえ、
sweat all the time. Yeah,
ジメジメするね。
yeah,
ジメジメ。
yeah. And in winter, it's like raining a lot, so it's like it can be like it's short. It's like winter lasts like 3 months,
うん、
so it's not too bad, but rains a lot, and
う
it's
ん。
humid and windy. Yeah, but
そっ
not
か、
so
で、西表島とか沖縄は結構ずっと暖かいから、なんか過ごし
そう
やす
そうそうそ
いと思う。ちょっとジメジメするけどね、でも暖かいし、うん、過ご
う。です。
しやすい。ね、去年、私とカロちゃんは去年、西表島で会い
First
ました
night,
ね。
right?
そうそ
Yeah.
うそう、会って、そう、私
We
も、
came to
そ
the
の、
farm.
そう、フ
Yes.
ァーム、その米農家に行った時に、
Yes.
こう会ってね、いろいろカロちゃん家に行ったり
Famous
と
farm,
か、
right? Famous
そう、有
city.
名ね、有名だね。そう、そこで会って、ちょっと今回はね、お話をちょっと聞きたいなって思ってインタビューしました。最後に、じゃあ、もし、こうなんか日本に住みたい、日本にこうこれから住みたいとか、来たいっていう私の生徒さんがこうたくさんいるんだけど、なんかこうアドバイスとかある？こうなんか一言、メッセージ。
Yeah, I would advise to like really hang out with Japanese people, even if it's difficult, because maybe they're gonna be like a bit, it's not gonna be easy, especially if you don't speak just don't hang out with foreigners too much. Like, if you really want to know Japan, you need to have Japanese friends and like really, it's different, right?
うーん、
Yeah, different like customs and way of thinking kind
そ
of
う
about
ね。
stuff. Yeah, you cannot know this. Like if you go to big city, don't close yourself in like a Tokyo bubble where you just like like
う
eat
ー
sushi
ん、う
and
ん、
yeah, really try to engage yourself. Maybe even like I don't know if it's possible like to go to engage in some Japanese that you can like help Japanese people with something. I don't
う
know.
ーん。
Right?
やっぱ日本語は必要かな？日本語はど
So
れ
and
ぐ
you
ら
can
い？
also learn Japanese better this way. Yeah, I mean Japanese people are very kind, but also very strict in sometimes.
sometimes 時々ちょっとね。そうね。
Yeah, but when I listen to many some podcast or some
う
foreigners living
ん、
in Japan, usually all they are saying is, yeah, and if you can, I advise you really want to know Japan and be surrounded by Japanese people and really learn about how they are and the culture. I mean, go out of the city.
go out
Go,
of the city
yeah, go even like take this like 2 months or 1 month
そうね、
volunteering
確
in
か
some
に。
farms because it's not only in Okinawa, it's also like in all Japan you have
う
the
ん、
woofing opportunities when you're gonna be stuck in a small village and you will need to speak to Japanese people, just and then yeah, then you will really learn about Japan, I think. Yeah.
そうだね。
About
う
people
ん。
talking about Japan, it's like foreigners are having this one way of seeing it of a Tokyo foreigner, mostly hanging with foreigners and
うん。
just repeating the cliches, not really knowing the real Japan. So
うーん。そうだね。もし本当に日本の文化とか、こう日本人の生活とか考え方を知りたかったら、まあ、シティよりも東京とか大阪とかね、そういうシティよりも、まあ、
and it's very
西表
interesting,
島
very
とか、
fascinating,
う
right? Those
ん、
cities, but
そうね。
yeah.
西表島とか佐渡島に来ると
ね。
ね、いいね。はい、あ
で、
り
さとちん
がと
は、
う。うん。
can you have a woofing opportunity? There
そ
is,
う、ウーフはないけど、でもうちも米作ってるし、野
うん、
菜もあるし、ホームス
うん。
テイとかもできるから、もし、
あ
ね、ぜ
yeah.
ひ皆さん来てください。はい。じゃあ、かろちゃん、今日は本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうござい
ありが
ます。
とうございました。
I wish you good luck, everyone,
うん、
and
ありが
in
とうござい
Japanese
ます。
adventure.
あとね、かろちゃんは西表島で、あの
Yeah, if you come to Iriomote,
うん、
yes, please contact me, and yeah, I'll be happy to show you around. Yes.
もう、かろちゃんのそのね、文化ツアーもすご
And
く
yes,
ね、楽しいし、いろいろな文化とか歴史とか学べるので、
yes.
もし西表に行ったらぜひかろちゃんに、連絡をしてください。
Yeah, it's very good introduction when you come to Iriomote or Okinawa to take such a tour and learn about different sides of
う
Okinawa.
ん。ね、本当に。うん、皆さんお願いします。
はい
はい、じゃあ、かろちゃん、今日はありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。